So here we go again. And this might be of interest. Every decision you make regarding your council, your generals and your queen will have consequences. Decisions will generate cards, gameplay disadvantages or advantages, and further influence the personal story. Okay. Cool, so this has replayability. But we have here combat card. Units. This enemy warlocks will fire 50% slower, oh my god. Oh, that has to be from that academy we built. Nice. So let's first of all save this game. Sorry, still. I have a little cold all the year, but you know it is. So Edward, how are you?
What a sorry excuse for a general Henry is. Drunk as a dwarf again, going on and on about his lost arm. The more liquor disappears down his throat, the more he can still feel it. Wish he had a phantom tongue instead of a phantom limb. The place would be so much quieter.
Agreed to some degree. But still. So that's why you're here in the bridge. Not to do something useful as a general, but to fuck around because Henry pisses you off in the bar. Okay, get it. So let's talk to the guy occupying my sleeping room.
Praise be that I know more than 100 languages older than mankind itself.
Okay, fuck it. He's pissing me off. Bar. Hey everyone. Besides Edward. No one near her. Too bad, I wanted to talk to her. Scarlet. Yo.
Our victory was so complete I can taste it. You did well by us, Commander.
Thank you. Anything
Maxwell
else?
seems to think so, and he's a wizard. They have uncanny senses, you know.
Okay.
About whom, Commander?
How about Henry?
Excellent chap, that one. Likes his jokes dirty and his liquor plenty. Two peas in a pod, me and him. Well, on and off, that is. Can fight like a demon unleashed as well. Best to have him on our side.
Okay, good. I figured that.
Under my rule, you'd be given the Cross of Bravery for that last action, Commander. Well done.
Thank you!
We've won a couple of victories, Commander.
Mhm.
But don't let them get to your head. You're still no more than a mountaineer standing beneath the snow line, gazing up at the summit.
Okay, get it. You're right. Hey Henry.
Well, 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 the Dragon Commander himself.
Totally wasted.
Come, sit. Drink with me. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. He's had a few too many. But you'd take to the right too if you had an imp apparatus for an arm. Never told you how I came by this eyesore, did I?
No, Henry, you didn't, but you maybe shouldn't play with all the knives when you're fucking drunk and they don't have a sheet anyway.
'Twas during the great and glorious last stand to save the Empire. Horseshit. We fought like lions so that the king, your bloody father, could scarper with what riches he could hold. But my soldiers did their duty. They died where they stood, and I was left for dead. Want of an eye and an arm.
Okay.
Not that any of it mattered. The king's head was shown decorating a stake, like star crowns will the pines come midwinter night. Defeat. Bah. Luckily, a touch of the malt can relieve its bitter taste.
Okay. You can scar it too, you don't need more fake limbs.
Oh, I shall, believe you me, lad. Gone are the days that Death and I dance and duel for the sake of some undeserving arsehole, whose sole claim to authority is the birthright to park his fat rear on a throne. Never again.
Wow, he just called me an asshole. Great. Maybe I was a little bit rude. So, throne room. I guess the councils have something to say here.
Commander, it is imperative that we should win the war. For our enemies are godless heathens in need of annihilation. To hasten this process, I therefore propose we introduce conscription. For why have young, able-bodied men sit around or do menial tasks when they could be serving in your armies instead?
I get it. The undead want more people drawn in to have more undead later. I get it. Makes sense, guy. And your annihilation stuff. I'm not even sure if I can upload this, man. It's so this game is so offensive, but it's offensive to everyone, so it should be okay. Okay. Blah 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 blah. So will I conscript people? I'm fighting a war here. My tendency is yes. Anybody thinks different? Let's start with our imp friends.
Here's an imp's perspective, Commander. More soldiers equals bigger battles, and bigger battles equals more explosions. Win-win. Granted, it's a bit of a simplistic perspective, but imps will have their fun, you know.
Got it. You're my man. Okay. You, Lizard, you don't look very happy about it?
I don't think conscription is a very good idea, Commander.
Okay.
Not only should a life of soldiery be an individual's choice rather than an obligation, but by drafting so many young men into the army, you're draining our economical reserves. So please don't forget your political obligations because of your military ones.
Valid point. Dwarf?
Conscription may have somewhat of an ill ring to it, Commander, but it might be worth consideration nonetheless. There's not a dwarf that won't take up his axe for the Empire, but elves! A three-fingered man could number their volunteers on one hand. Time to get these weaklings into shape.
Well, I hope that's not true, because I control only elf territories, and that's maybe the reason why we have so less supplies. She has a valid point too about the economy, but if you, the gold guy, doesn't think it's a problem, then I guess she's wrong. How about the elves?
Commander, even the most peace-loving elf won't deny that in these dark times of war, allowances have to be made which we would otherwise condemn. Conscription, though, goes too far. Let those that wish to fight for our cause do so, but let's not force men away from their families if they feel it is their duty to stand by them.
What? Their duty is to defend their families, to not become undead because of my siblings killing them. Fucking idiot. Conscription.
Bravo, Commander. Nothing like fresh blood to reinvigorate the military.
I agree.
A lot of it will be spilled, yes, but
Yeah.
in service of the Seven, that is an honor, not a sacrifice.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, the undead on my side anyway. So they may become undead, but whatever. So, Imp.
Wonderful. I knew you'd be swayed by the arithmetic of detonation.
Yeah.
A child could do the math, and a child would be equally delighted by the outcome.
Actually, it was mainly you who convinced me.
I think you're making a mistake, Commander, but so be it. A generation will march to war. How many will return, I wonder.
At least you chaps my perspective.
Good. Fair's fair, Commander. Oberon and his kin deserve to make a bit of an extra effort. And if they don't make
True.
for good cannoneers, at least they'll make for proper cannon fodder.
Always good to have proper cannon fodder.
You are too harsh a man, Commander.
What?
Think about the consequences of conscription. There will be cases of conscientious objection, desertion, thereby execution. So much
He's so
drama
pissed.
for the sake of a few extra soldiers.
Yeah, executions! It's time for some executions if you don't shut up. My god. I'm the commander here. What the hell? Okay, so we used some of our cards. We are running a little bit low. So we need more card generating territories, I guess. I will save some more research point to research better stuff with like 10 points. So it seems like, what do they have here? 1 grenadier. And 4 troopers. Looks like they... Why didn't I build something here? I did, or? Let's do it again. Why it cost 20? It costed 10 last time. I built it. And now it's... Oh, because I have this now. So I couldn't build it. Because now it costs double, is that how it is? Yeah, now it costs double. Oh shit. I can build a gold mine here. Multiplies revenue by 100, but the revenue is only 2. I should build that here. I need some defense here. Wizard Tower, Dragon Skill Cards, Tavern, Mercenaries. I think we build a Parliament here. Then I would like to have my troopers here, but that seems impossible. So you move up. Move up. I will keep Sam here for the moment. And buy a transport. How many troops do we have here? 1 trooper, 1 hunter. They have a lot of troops that could attack here. Shit. Let's build some more of this. Can you move? You can move 2 fields, but that's still not enough. You're only 1. Okay, I will leave some defense here. Is that possible? No? No, it's not. Cargo 405. Okay. Oh, okay. There are more than 1 here. I get it. And they need 2 cargo points. And now I can't put them on. Really? No, I can't now. I moved them. That counts. Oh, shit. Okay, whatever. It is how it is. Move over here, we want to capture some stuff anyway. So, what is this transport doing? I have no idea. I have another war factory back here. Build a transport here, move some troops here. We have no mercenaries left. No cards that we could play here. Terrible. Okay, let's see how this goes. Moving troops around, and he's producing a lot of troops here. He wants us, but he seems not to be attacking. Drunk general tells emperor to stuff it. Atmosphere aboard the Raven 10s in Debuge. Okay, I agree. That did happen. Conscription. Generation of children marches to war. Emperor on holiday. Pictures inside. Okay. So 55, 55, 45, 45. That's how we want to play lizards and elves. Okay. General's action have influenced the empire. Oh! Disheartened. So I get more of this here because he's pissed? That's the reason he's pissed? Okay. Political have the following consequences. Ground units cost 20. Oh, so I get this here. 25% production, okay, and ground units cost 20% less, air units 10% less, 10% less. Your populace motivation has decreased by 4%. Well, I guess that's okay. Wow, so this game has a lot of replayability based on how you decide this political stuff. That's interesting. Hey, Prospero, hi.
Upon Edmund's pride, Commander. The Lizard Lords have granted him the honor of representing our mighty military on a diplomatic mission of utter import, and he gets his knickers in a twist because it comes with a spot of sacrament alien to our ways.
Yes, that sounds like him.
I should think it would be good fun to attend an imp ceremony. Something is bound to blow up. Isn't that what the generals normally like?
I agree. Hey Grumiro, how are you? Jetpack works fine.
Monkey reporting in, my lord. Without delay, my lord.
So what can we... Imp binoculars. Attack range increased by 20. Okay. Advanced. Motor turrets. Sounds awesome. Passive. I like passive stuff, to be honest. Passive stuff sounds awesome because I don't have to hit buttons, and as you just saw, I'm really bad if I have to hit buttons. So please more passive stuff. trooper stance, I think I have to activate that, yeah. Unmasked cloaked enemies. Transports can cloak. Shield friendly units. So that's awesome, but I have to activate it. Chemical warfare, I have to activate it. Also we don't do chemical warfare. Come on. Aerial support unit. What are they doing? They are weak against everything. Greatly increase the firing range of nearby friendly units. We will run with Zeppelins. Also I like Zeppelins. Okay, Royal Chamber. Come on. Hey.
Praise be that I know more than 100 languages older than mankind.
Ah, shit. He has nothing here to tell. Let's go to the war. Hey.
What would you inquire of me, Commander? We've won a couple of victories.
Ah, okay. Got it. So I guess I have to talk to Edmund, is that right?
Imps, Commander. Are they not truly the lowliest of all the races? Were it not for the hint of demon cunning in their blood, we most probably wouldn't speak to them as much as serve them for supper with a series of seasonal stuffings. As it is, however, the Lizard Lords have deemed it fit to strengthen the military cooperation between ourselves and those demoniacal dewdrops.
I see your point, but I like the explosions.
I'd exhale an existential sigh upon the hearing of such folly, yet give it no further thought but for one devilish detail in the treaty. It is I, as our foremost general, who must, quite literally, stoop to inspect their armies. An impish high priest will be present, figures fit for farce that are greeted and received with ridiculous amounts of highly ritualized protocol.
That sounds like an awesome ceremony.
As Henry might say, Commander, I'd rather lick marmalade from an orc's behind than bow to an imp. My very reason for currying your draconic benevolence at this hour. Certainly I have your blessing to abstain from these grotesque formalities and tend to business rather than etiquette.
I like the imps, but I like you. Here you have my signet ring, and hold it up and tell them what to do.
A most salubrious solution, Commander, for my well-being as well as theirs, for no doubt my patience would have worn very thin. Thin as the threads of life of those who were wearing it out.
Cool. Yeah, give me the beer. Okay. Let's have a look at the bridge. How are we going here? Falls below 50, support in their countries will dwindle. Gold and research income. What? I have 45 with elves, but I only control elves countries. Can you tell me that before I piss them off? Shit. Well, whatever, we capture this here. Unload a unit. You stay here to pick it up again. You will go over here. And you go in. You go in. And here we have 3 gold production. So we build a gold mine here. I will still leave them here to defend. Oh, they are really cheap now. What? 4.8 and I have 4. I could build a grenadier unit, and I would like to have a zeppelin with 20%. This is not really a ground unit. Yes, minus 10. Okay. Let's get some grenadiers. And let's move these 5 troopers over here. Yeah. We have how many? 3, 4, 1 and 1. Shit. That's a lot of troopers. I wish I had some hunters there, but... Well, we will have defense troop here next turn. And his transport are pretty out of position, so he can't do much if we move our hunters and shamans now. So we will do that. They can only move one field, okay. They fly, but they can only move one field. Makes sense. So how this turn turns out, we will see in the next episode of Dragon Commander.